There's no reason. We're into week 5 of the month, and therefore I'm going to talk about miscellaneous things. Things that don't neatly fit into lifestyle, exercise, adherence, and nutrition. And in this week's videos, I'm going to give a number of statements that we might make, usually about ourselves, that just aren't true. That we say as a hard and fast statement, but actually when we go a little bit deeper is at best an opinion. And it's often an opinion that doesn't serve us well, and that we would benefit from questioning. And one statement that comes up regularly in conversation with people when I essentially ask them why they've been doing certain things is they say that there's no reason. I ask them what was the thought process behind their food choices, their exercise choice for the week or the weekend, and they say there was no reason. There was no reason I got smashed and had 10 pints. There was no reason I ate that much food. And that's not the case, because if there was no reason, I can absolutely guarantee we wouldn't have done that. If there was no benefit to it, zero chance would it happen. We never, ever, ever do anything for no reason, and we never, ever, ever do anything that has no benefit to us. If it was only downsides with no upside, I can guarantee we wouldn't do it. And by telling ourselves there's no benefit and reason to that choice, we take ourselves out of a position of power to make some changes to that situation where we still get the majority of that benefit, but without those downsides. So the reason often that we do things is one that we perhaps struggle to face. So the reason we got smashed is we want to change how we feel. We want to change our state. We weren't feeling as good as we'd like to, and we decided by drinking loads of alcohol, we would feel better, which is generally true, at least at that particular point. We decided to eat more food because of how it would make us feel, or it was more convenient, or we wanted to fit in socially, or there's a myriad of reasons, but there's always a reason. And if we don't get clear on what those reasons are, we're going to struggle to make different choices, because sometimes we can make choices that still give us those same benefits, that still have that same reasoning behind, but again, less of that downside. So if we're open with ourselves and realise that it was to change our state, to make ourselves feel better, we can look at what other choices we can do that still do that. Could it be exercise? Could it be meditation? Could it be some other food choices that still make us feel better, but again with less of that downside? Could it be because we want to fit in? And if we're not willing to change that, could we average out elsewhere? Could it be for convenience? In which case, can we make some other choices that are equally convenient that will take us in the direction we want to go in? Because there's no point trying to force ourselves to make decisions that are less convenient, that we don't really want to do because we kind of feel we should do. We're way more likely to make that other choice, that other selection of food that's equally convenient, that costs the same, that is just as enjoyable, but that contributes more towards us achieving our goals. So in short, if you ever say that there's no reason for doing something, there's no benefit to doing it, look a little bit deeper. Be honest with yourself. It might be a reason that feels less than a good reason. It might feel a bit shallow, but if it's your reason, it's your reason. And without getting clear on what that reason is, we're going to struggle to find different decisions that still give those same benefits, but less of the downsides.